video, I'm doing single number. So, given a non-empty array of integers nums, um, each element appears twice, except for one. And then we want to find that single one. Okay, so you must implement a solution with linear runtime complexity and use only constant extra space. Interesting. So basically we have an array of integers with each element appearing twice except for one element, and we need to find that single one. So in this case it would be 1, in this case it would be 4. Interesting question. So how can I do this? Right off the bat, I'm thinking one way that I could do it is I could first sort the array. And then if I sort the array, I can simply iterate through the array and check if the variable after each variable, if it's different. Basically just iterate through the array and try to find which number is alone, and then that's the number I need to return. But I must implement a solution with a linear runtime complexity that only uses constant extra space. So how can I do this? So what I could do is I could I could initialize a hash map or a hash set. I can initialize a hash set. Let me look at topics really quickly. I want to just see. Yeah, so I can initialize a hash set, and then every integer I pass while I'm iterating to the array, if it's not in the hash set, I add it. If it's in the hash set, I remove it. And then once I'm done iterating through the array, I should be left with a hash set that contains only the element that appeared once, because I added the element on the first occurrence, but then I never removed it because there's only one occurrence. And then I simply have to but then I'd have to search through the hash set somehow to find the element. Or maybe I could do a hash. I'm just trying to think about how this would work with a linear runtime complexity. I'm thinking I can just go with this hash set method. Um, okay, so I think that this is the best way to go. So I'm gonna go ahead with my hash set solution. So hash set integer set equals new hash set. Okay, so now let's iterate through nums. So for int I equals 0, I sum of the nums all length I plus plus for each element in nums. If not set dot contains nums at I, so if it doesn't contain nums at I, set dot add nums at I, otherwise set dot remove nums at I. So what this is doing is it's basically for each element with 2 iterations, it's going to end up not being in the set, because in the first occurrence of the element it's going to be adding it because it's not in the set. Second occurrence it's going to be removing it, except for the element that only appears once. And now we can just we can return set dot iterator dot next. Let's see how this goes. No such element. Oh, sorry, this should actually be in an else statement. Maybe that was the case. That's why there were no elements in there, but let's try this. Okay. Looks like it's working. Let's see how it works for everything. Great, there we go.